So now the year is coming to an end. Of course, the contest, especially my bigger tanks, I use for contests every year, so we tear them down, redo them every year. And last year was an exception because the 45C, right behind me was the contest, and so the 90P was kind of a free-for-all tank this year, and that's where that Iagumi came into play. Which some of you guys, I've seen that through the videos and Instagram, all that too. And here recently, we've torn that down, cleaned it up, and we actually have this brand new 90P. Actually, the other tank was a UNS, so this is a brand new ADA 90P. So officially, every tank in this room now is an ADA, which is sweet. Starting with the big tank, and then of course we have the light screen on this one too. And as you see behind me, we do have a brand new scape that's pretty sweet. I think that you guys are going to love a lot. And unfortunately, I didn't film anything on me scape or nothing because with the contest, I can't really show it. And I really shouldn't even be showing it in this video. But it's going to be very briefly. And then, of course, with planting, I'm going to show it too. So pretty much this is the only video you guys are going to ever get of this tank, unfortunately. I may slip in a few updates here and there, like on Instagram and stuff. But that's going to be about it. So what you see today, unfortunately, you guys probably won't get to see until later on. Again, I'm content creator, so I'm gonna try to kind of still film this tank potentially, but I got so much other tanks I can film too, so it's not a big deal. But unfortunately, if you guys want to see this tank, really, if you guys want to see this tank, just message me on Instagram. I can always give you guys a little sneak peek and all that too. But unfortunately, I probably won't be making any like actual videos on this tank at all, just so I can keep it a little bit private for the contest and all that. And kind of just play by the rules. I don't know how much they actually check that stuff, but being a little bit bigger channel, I'm sure people see stuff. So I'm just trying to play it safe and play by the rules, of course, by the judges. So, but yeah, so like I said, today you guys are gonna see a time lapse of the planting at least, and you guys will at least get to see a glimpse of what the tank's gonna potentially look like. And then yeah, like I said, if you guys want to ever see some updates or little sneak peeks of the tank, just let me know on Instagram and I can definitely show you guys. And if you guys aren't following me at JJ Aquariums on Instagram, I always post a little bit of stories and stuff like that, so you guys will see a little bit behind the scenes on there as well. But yeah, just a quick overview because I'm just gonna do a time lapse and that's about it. You guys are just gonna go a little music overview time lapse of this. But I just want to talk very briefly about what I'm gonna do in that time lapse. So a lot of the plants here are going to be epiphytic, so a lot of ferns. They're going to be Bucephalangia nubius. I actually have the main plant that I have 25 pots of Bobitis mini, and so Bobitis mini gets really small, and I'm going to use that. I really don't know exactly how all I want to plant this. Yeah, I got a brief idea, but once I unpack all the plants and I start putting everything in, I'll kind of play it as I go. But yeah, the Bobitis I really want to use my main because it stays really compact. It goes really slow, and I think it just looks really nice. It has a really nice texture. It doesn't get as big and leafy, so I think it's going to look really good. Because I think in this scape, to be honest with you, I think the hardscape is really going to be the main case. And I really don't, I want to kind of keep it more nature style-ish, like Takashi Amano, really just do a lot of epiphytics and just keep it kind of bare minimum with the plants. It's still going to be very planted at the end of the day and very green, of course. But just kind of keep it more compact and more traditional with the plants. Nothing too crazy at all. So the planting list really isn't going to be all that huge on this tank at all, which will be kind of cool too. Be a little more simplistic plant-wise. But yeah, Bobitis. So some of the back section over here where it kind of goes up, that's where I might stick a little bit of taller ferns in the back here. I may even do some ferns maybe up in this corner here. I'm not sure yet. Again, I'm just going to kind of play it out and see how everything looks. Again, I don't want to cover up anything too much. And of course, too, epiphytics and ferns, they grow a little bit smaller, so that's why I kind of like that too, because they're going to grow really slow. I don't have to do as much work to this tank, not being around and traveling a lot now. It just kind of gets difficult to do a lot of my own tanks, so this will be a little more user-friendly for me as well. And then yeah, traditionally Anubias and Bucephalandra, probably Bucephalandra towards like the bottom rocks. All this photostone has great detail, so that's kind of what I have planned there. And then yeah, Nubius, probably a lot of Nubius up in some of the crevices up here, kind of the lower parts. And then we kind of work our way up to the bigger stuff. Kind of toward bigger stuff more, the flow's kind of going this way, so I kind of want the ferns. I do actually have that skinny crypt from the old 90P Igumi that I may actually use back there too. I may put it in there and just see how it looks when the tank gets filled up and just see how it is. And I may actually have the filling of the time lapse in this too. I may film me actually filling it up too. So we'll see. If you guys don't get that, sorry, but I'm definitely gonna have a time lapse of the planting for you guys though, for sure though, because we will be filling it up all on the same night. So, and then yeah, I got Eschrepins that will be planted in between all the wood. Obviously, you guys know if you watch my channel, I definitely like Eschrepins for going around woodwork and rock and all that. So yeah, there'll be Eschrepins probably. I really didn't get as much like that. I think I got like 5 pots of the ADA tissue culture S-Repin, so I'm definitely gonna probably use it more in the front here, and then if I can fit any, because because I really wanted to use a lot in the back, and I actually kind of used up all my S ribbons from the old 90p. I gave that away, so I actually really don't have as much S ribbons at all. So we may have to go back and actually add more later, but it's all good. It's all gonna be perfectly fine. But yeah, other than that, like I said, it's just gonna be all epiphytic, so a lot of the wood, just ferns, all that. I think, yeah, Ricardia moss too. You know, I love Ricardia moss, so I'll do Ricardia moss. And then I do have some cryptoparva that I may like plant in the front here too. I like really like small crypt, just something that doesn't get too compact either. So, but yeah, other than that, like if you guys want to see more on this tank, this is the last you'll hear from me from this video. So I'm gonna get it all planted, and if you guys want to see more clothes and details of this tank, yeah, just follow me on Instagram and message me, and you'll obviously see some posts on there too. So, but other than that, let's get to planting, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me?